tested. 2025 Mini Countryman SE EV misses the spark of great electric crossovers. Mini's brand is built on fun. Whether it's the punchy performance of the Cooper S or the charming cartoon-like styling of the Countryman, every Mini is supposed to deliver a sense of joy behind the wheel. That legacy makes the arrival of the 2025 Mini Countryman SE All-4, its all-new electric compact SUV, an exciting proposition. Here, finally, is a chance for Mini to merge its signature personality with the futuristic efficiency of an EV on paper. The Countryman SE offers a lot. Dual motors, all-wheel drive, 308 horsepower, and bold new styling shared with its third-generation gasoline-powered sibling. But after a full round of testing, it becomes clear that while the Countryman SE has plenty of charm, it doesn't bring enough to the EV table to compete in an increasingly competitive segment. From plug-in hybrid to full electric, the SE badge isn't entirely new for Mini. It previously adorned the plug-in hybrid version of the Countryman. But in 2025, that name is fully electrified. The new Countryman SE L4 marks Mini's latest push into EV territory, especially as the smaller Cooper electric hatchback faces production delays due to trade complications. It's built in China. That leaves the larger Countryman to fly the EV flag for Mini in the US, built on a platform shared with the BMW iX1, which isn't sold here. The Countryman SE features a dual-motor setup for standard all-wheel drive and a respectable 308 horsepower. It starts at $46,375, which puts it in direct competition with not only its gas-powered counterpart, the John Cooper Works Countryman at $48,075, but also with a growing crop of compact EVs from Volvo, Hyundai, and Tesla. The problem: while the Mini holds its own in terms of design and attitude, it lags behind in performance and range, the two areas where EVs are expected to shine. It's quick, but not quick enough. At first glance, the performance specs seem promising. With a combined 308 horsepower, the Countryman SE scoots from 0 to 60 mph in 4.8 seconds. That's more than fast enough for a compact crossover and puts it within striking distance of performance-minded rivals. However, it's actually slightly slower than the gas-powered JCW Countryman, which hit 60 mph in 4.6 seconds in our testing. What gives? Weight is a major factor. Thanks to its 65.0 kWh battery pack, the SE tips the scales at a heavy 4,606 pounds, over 800 pounds more than the JCW. While the instant torque from electric motors helps it feel lively in city driving, the added mass is hard to hide on twisty roads or during hard acceleration. Mini's marketing leans heavily into the go-kart driving experience, a hallmark of the brand. But while the steering is decently weighted and direct, the sheer size and weight of the vehicle keep it from delivering the agility that smaller Minis are known for. Even in its sportiest drive mode, it doesn't dance through corners. It feels composed but not particularly playful. Grip levels were also underwhelming. Our test car, wearing 19-inch Continental Pro Contact GX all-season tires, managed just 0.85 green on the skid pad. By comparison, the JCW model shod in summer performance, rubber pulled 0.95 G, and felt notably more confident. Braking distances showed a similar pattern. The SE took 171 feet to stop from 70 mph, while the JCW stopped in just 158 feet. In short, while the Countryman SE is competent, it doesn't deliver the kind of driving thrills EV buyers might expect at this price. Styling and interior. Still distinctively Mini, where the Countryman SE does impress is in its style. From the outside, it remains unmistakably a Mini, albeit with a more modern, grown-up design. The front grille is now a decorative panel, signaling its electric nature, and the sharp, upright body gives it a rugged stance. It's still quirky, still fun, and still unlike anything else in the segment. Step inside, and Mini's creative spirit is in full bloom. The dashboard is a mix of woven fabrics, soft-touch plastics, and ambient lighting, creating a playful yet upscale cabin. The standout feature is the massive circular OLED display in the center of the dash, which handles infotainment duties with vivid graphics and responsive touch inputs. It's a visual treat, but not always the most practical. One area where the interior falls short is usability. The infotainment layout looks slick, but navigating menus can be frustrating. Something as simple as adjusting regenerative braking requires diving into settings rather than pressing a physical button or using a paddle shifter. In a vehicle meant to be intuitive and fun, this added complexity feels out of place. Passenger space is solid for a compact crossover, with plenty of headroom and legroom in both rows. Cargo space is acceptable, though not segment-leading, and the lack of a front trunk or frunk is a missed opportunity. For an EV, packaging efficiency could have been better optimized. Range and charging. The weakest links, arguably. The biggest strike against the Countryman SE is its range. On paper, it's already behind the curve. The EPA rates the SE at 212 miles with 18-inch wheels and just 204 miles with the 19s. In our real-world 75mm highway test, we saw only 180 miles, an underwhelming figure in today's EV market. That's not catastrophic. The Volvo EX30 fared worse at just 160 miles in the same test. But it's disappointing when lower-priced EVs like the Hyundai Kona Electric can achieve 230 miles on a charge. Charging performance is also middle of the pack. Peak DC fast charging speed is 129 kWh, and we saw an average of 84 kWh during a charging session. That's enough to go from 10 to 80% in roughly 30 to 35 minutes. Not slow, but also not leading the segment. Cars from Hyundai and Kia using the eGMP platform can charge significantly faster, and Tesla's supercharger network remains the gold standard for convenience and reliability. The EV case. Where's the advantage? Electric vehicles have always thrived when they offer clear benefits over their gas-powered counterparts: quieter operation, lower running costs, superior acceleration, or groundbreaking tech. The problem for the Countryman SE is that it doesn't convincingly check any of those boxes. It doesn't accelerate faster than the JCW. It doesn't go farther than cheaper EVs. It doesn't charge particularly quickly. And it doesn't offer any standout utility or features like a frunk, vehicle-to-load capability, or advanced driver assistance systems. For roughly the same money, the gas-powered JCW is more fun and easier to refuel. And for those cross-shopping other EVs, there are more compelling options. The Hyundai Kona Electric offers more range for less money. The Kia EV6 is sportier and more high-tech. The Tesla Model Y, while blander inside, outperforms the Mini in range, performance, and software. In a market where buyers are increasingly asking, "Why should I go electric?" the Countryman SE needs a better answer.